Hello, everyone. It's me, Mrs. Groner, and today we're talking more about telling time on an analog clock. We're going to talk about telling time to the half hour today. We've already learned that the analog clock has two hands. It has a shorter hand, which is the hour hand, and that hand tells the hour. It also has a longer hand, which is the minute hand. That hand tells the minutes that have gone by on the clock. We also know that when the minute hand is touching the 12, we say o'clock. So if you look at my clock right now, you can see that it's showing 1 o'clock. Let's move the minute hand. I move the minute hand down to the 6. We now say the minutes are at 30. What time is it showing on my clock? This is where it gets really tricky. Notice that the hour hand is in between the 1 and the 2. Wow, that makes it hard to tell. Anytime the hour hand is in between two of the numbers, you always say the time as the smaller number. So now the clock is showing 1:30. 1:30. That hour hand is not going to be exactly on the 1. The minute hand is on the 6. That's 30, 1:30. Let's try another one. If I move this around, okay, now here we are. My minute hand is on the 6. That's 30. What's my hour? Oh, phooey. The hour hand's in between two numbers. How do I know what time it is? I remember I always say the smaller number. So is it 3 or 4? Well, it's 3. It's 3:30 because 3 is less than 4, right? There we go, 3:30. Let's try another one. One around the clock a ways. Okay, here we go. Now, my minute hand is on the 6. That tells 30. We know that. But what's my hour? The hour hand is in between the 7 and the 8. How do I know which hour it is? That's right. I always choose the smaller number. So now my clock is showing 7:30. Now let's try to write a few of these half-hour times. Let's see. Here is a page with some times, and I have my clocks here. I can see that the minute hand on my first clock is pointing to the 6. I know that's 30. But now I'm looking at the hour hand. The hour hand is in between the 3 and the 4. How do I know which time it is? That's right. I choose the smaller number. So the clock is showing 3:30. This is how we write 3:30. We put the 3 first, then we add the colon or the two dots, and then we say 30, 3:30. The colon separates the hour from the minutes on the clock. So now we know this clock is showing 3:30. Let's look at the next clock. Okay, I'm going to look at the minute hand first. I see that the minute hand is touching the 6. Then I know that I say 30 when the minute hand's touching the 6. But what is the hour? I'm looking, the hour hand is in between the 10 and 11. I know that I have to choose the smaller number. That's 10. So this clock is showing 10:30. And I write that like this. 10 with the two dots in between or a colon, 30. There we go. This clock is showing the time as 10:30. Let's do one more together. I'm looking at my next clock. I'm going to try the hour hand first this time. I'm looking at the hour hand. It's in between the numbers 7 and 8. Hmm. 7. 7's the smaller number, so I know it's 7. Now I look at my minute hand. My minute hand is touching the 6. I know that when the minute hand touches the 6, the clock says 30. So the time on this clock is 7:30. Awesome. Now it's your turn. Finish writing in the times that match the times that are shown on the analog clocks. I can't wait to see your work. Have fun.